Right here, I've got my 2005 Toyota Matrix. This is my daily car that I've been using for a few years now. That's how I kept the miles down on the FK7. So I've been using this guy, but it's older. It's 2005. It's got over about almost 220,000 miles on it. So it's not in the best shape either. It's got a few dents and dings here from previous owners. But I'm starting to fix it up a little bit. So I already got it window tinted all the way around because it didn't have any at all. So that was nice. Got it ceramic tinted actually, just because of the heat here in Florida is crazy in the summertime. So I did that, trying to do little odds and ends. Got new tires put on it, but today I'm going to be working on the speakers. I got these kicker speakers for the doors. Got it from Crutchfield. Crutchfield is awesome. They've got great prices. I definitely recommend, if you're ever going to buy speakers, get them from there. Unless you got a good local shop to go to, that's always good too. But one thing I like about Crutchfield is that when you buy the speakers, they give you the wiring harness for your car for free, and they even throw in the speaker adapters for free as well. So, because a lot of speakers, they might not bolt up directly to where the OEM speaker bolts onto. So then you need these adapters so that you can bolt it onto the door. So that's awesome that they give you that for free, because that's normally like 15-20 bucks at the store, maybe more depending where you go. And same with these little harness adapters, which basically, here, I'll take one out because I already opened this. What this does is you can plug these two ends into the speaker, and then this plug right here plugs right into your factory harness connector. So it just literally makes the speakers plug and play. So that's awesome that they give you that for free, because this is also like another 10 bucks or so if you try to buy them individually. And they give you, each little bag comes with two, one for each speaker. So same with this, you get two in here, two adapters, so one for each speaker. So every time you buy each set, they give you one for each set. I've got a ton of wiring right there, because I am actually going to do this install with an amp and a subwoofer as well. So I got a lot of wiring from them, so I can hook up the speakers directly to the amp. So that's got to run all the way from the head unit all the way to the back of the car to the amp, which is going to be back here with the sub as well. And here's my RCA wiring. I've actually already ran the RCA wiring through the car, so that's already there. These are just a few tools and stuff that I'm probably going to need to get the door panel off, put those on, the wire crimpers, all that good stuff. I also bought a new head unit for the Matrix, so it does have an aftermarket head unit, and it's nothing fancy. Got this Bose head unit here. It's pretty cool because the way it sticks out, you can see back here, and it actually swivels. You can actually like turn this, you can whichever way you want. You want it to the left for your passenger to take controls on long trips. Want it towards you, you can paint it down a little bit, up a little bit, depends wherever you want it to get out of the glare. So that was pretty cool. I like that a lot. Also, it has these two kind of like buttons in the back of it. Let's see. Yeah, there's one right here, and there's one just like it on the other side that you push it, and the whole thing comes out. So I can go back here, push these two buttons in, and then pull out, and it releases my radio, so I can take it out the car. And basically for theft prevention, if I'm in a sketchy area, you never know, I can just take it out, take this with me, and I don't have to worry about somebody breaking into my car to try to steal my radio, because they won't see a radio. So I thought that was pretty neat. This also moves, you can see back here, it moves up and down as well. So if you want it to be lower in the car or higher, you can set it to wherever you want. So I thought that was great. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it's all wired. It's not a wireless connection. So you do have the USB cable in the back they can plug into. Comes with the mic as well. I plugged mine here, so for during phone calls, which I tried it out. It actually works really good for phone calls and whatnot. I just double-sided tape there that it comes with, and yeah, comes also when you buy the radio, they give you the harness in the back for free too. So it's like every little harness attachment that you need really for any install, Crushfield gives to you for free, which is awesome. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I gotta take the door panel off and then remove the OEM speaker and put in the new one. So, alright, so first you take this little cover off, which goes like this. You just pop it off with there's one clip in the back. Right here you take this guy off, has a Phillips screw. This one right here. Just unscrew it and the whole little thing pulls out. And then you can pop this guy out of its place. See the one clip right there. And then besides that, you got two more Phillips heads. You got one in here, and you're gonna have one in there in the door, which you just pry this little guy out. There we go. And there's the screw. Alright, and that should be it for screws. Now it's just a matter of pulling the panel off. You just yank it, go around the edges, popping off all the clips. Alright, now you gotta pry this guy off. There's a little flathead here, hopefully. There we go. Came right off. There we go. Come on. There we go. Man, that was really on there. Okay. So yep, unfortunately this is riveted onto there, so I'm going to have to drill it out. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to have to drill those out to be able to get the speaker out. Alright, so I riveted out the speaker. As you can see, it's not here anymore. It's down here now. So, wasn't too bad. It was very simple. I just used my drill bit and my drill cordless drill here. Just rivet it in, or drill it in. Little piece is gonna pop out on this side, another piece is gonna fall in, but it's okay because you can just come in here and grab it out, so don't worry about that. So once you get the little top part off, which is this, the rounder part, the other end, which, let me see if I can find one, this part here of the rivet, just push it in, and then you can take it out the end from the inside out. But now it's time to put on the speaker adapter. This is pretty simple. You just gotta line it up, the 3 holes that you have on the door with the 3 holes on here. On this one, there's one of these extra adapters. I guess it depends because it can go for multiple cars. There's one on this side too, but it was in the way. It was hitting the indent on the door here. So I just took my pliers, grabbed it, twisted it off, no big deal. And now it's gonna fit on there nicely without anything in the way. This one is here, but it's not in the way of anything, so I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Not gonna worry about that, it's not doing anything. But actually, just to show you guys, see, it's got a little indent in here already. So just grabbed it and then just twist it in the opposite direction, towards the back, and it comes right off. Pretty simple. The speaker adapters, they come with these long bolts here and these little washers and nuts. Look like this. So I'm just gonna put a washer in through the bolt. Gonna have that on the outside, and then on the inside, after I put it on the door, I'm gonna put another washer. So stick that through, put another washer on the inside, and then put on the little nut, which is a little nut. You see there's like a smooth side here, and then the grippy side on the other side. You want to put the grippy side, the indented side, towards the bolt, because these little teeth here is what's gonna grip on the inside and then hold it in its place. You just want to start twisting it in, so you get it pretty much there all the way. Hand tight, that's good. And then you want to do the same thing with the other two. Through there. Put the washer on the inside. And the little nut. And you can feel it, put your hand on the back, you feel that the little nut doesn't move until you get really, really tight. And then it spins a little bit, but at that point, that's how I would just stop there. Wiggle it around. This thing is not going anywhere. It's nice and sturdy in there. So that's good. It's pulling the whole door. Now time to put on the speaker. Now one thing to notice here with these aftermarket adapters, they only go on, at least for this car, I don't know if it might be different, but they should only go on one way. Like the holes only line up one way. You can't put this one down here or this one up here, because then one of the other ones won't line up. So it only lines up one way, and usually it lines up enough in a way to where you can do your wiring right. And they have this little slit here, this little hole that's supposed to be so you can stick your cables through. That hole is nowhere else around this whole adapter, just on the top, because if you remember the OEM one, it clipped on here. The way the OEM speaker is, the clip goes right into the speaker right there like that, and it sits here on top. Now with the aftermarket speakers, the connection here for where you're going to plug into sits inside the adapter. So that's why they make this little hole here, so you can stick your aftermarket wire harness through there, plug it in, put the speaker on, and then you can plug it in on top, which is this guy here. You know, you stick the little cables in through the hole, and you have your plug up here on top that'll plug into the factory harness. Now right now my problem is that these are two different sizes, and the small one fits perfectly fine through there, but the bigger one does not. The bigger one does not fit. It's actually too big for that hole. I even try to shove it in just by itself, and it's just a little too wide, so we got to make this hole bigger. So keep that in mind. You might have to do that. You can do it two ways. You can either take your drill and basically make the opening bigger, or right here you get that little slit that curves. You can either just cut that out with some good plastic scissors, and then that should be enough space. So I'm gonna try the scissor route first, because I do have a pair somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. These are Lexan cutting scissors, which is like a type of plastic. So let's see if this works. Put that right there. Cut this end. And then get my pliers. Take it out. Voila. Just like that, that little piece is out. And now my big harness part will fit just nicely, and so with the other one. Well, that's now this is gonna stay in here inside the door like that, and the other part's gonna plug right in on top. Alright guys, here it is. Got it all set up and done. Got the plugged in the cable to the back of the speaker, so that's there. Just gonna leave this guy here, and then just put in the 4 screws that hold it into the adapter, and that's it. You're good to go. Wiggle it around, See, it's not going anywhere. Then you just plug in your harness and you're all done. Obviously line it up, and that's it. Good to go. I'm gonna leave mine just like that. Shouldn't be any issues with it. Then at this point, just go ahead and turn on your radio and try it out. And then do the exact same thing. Do the exact same thing after that on the other 3 doors. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This quick little update. Until next time, guys, take care and have a great day.